Alright, hello. We are here today at Ault Park in Cincinnati, and we got the Canon FD, 1971's favorite camera here, with a 50mm lens and a roll of Ilford XP2. So, gonna walk around and try and make some things happen. It's a nice day, so should be fine fodder for some photos. I don't know if that counts as, I think it counts as alliteration since the sounds sound the same. The letters are different though. Semantics. We'll go. We'll take some photos. I have some Ilford XP2 400. It's a black and white film, but figured it's good for landscape because it is, I'm pretty sure, low grain. I could be completely wrong, so we'll go ahead and get it loaded up. Cool. Should be get through the first few rolls of film and we should be ready to go. I think, as much as I want to start with this, I'm gonna start near a lookout right over there. So we'll go ahead and walk over there. It's a very pretty area. Fall just coming to an end here, but there's still a few orange leaves here and there. It did snow already, but it's all gone now. It's like 60 degrees. So, there's the orange leaves. Doesn't look too bad though. Not bad at all. It's just a large structure, but it overlooks this airfield beneath. And I think I want to try and do something with, there's this tree here, and that airfield in the background I think would make for cool black and white landscape as long as I nail the exposure. But first shot of the day, let's see if we can make something happen. All right. I don't have an ND filter, and that the exposure metering was saying 1000 shutter speed at f16, which is the highest that this lens stops up to. So maybe we'll have to tile it back on some of the bright things. But I'm gonna head up now to the structure and start taking frames up there. I'm gonna walk over. I think I'm gonna call this series Hoyt's moving camera, purely so that I can steal the logo design and aesthetics and vibes of Howell's Moving Castle. No other reason. Couldn't really think of another good name. Everything else was too cheesy. So, not that that's not cheesy. I think it is, but I really like Howell's Moving Castle. First, there's like this yellow tree grove, and even though I'm in black and white, I think this look cool. So I'm gonna see if there's a frame here that I want to capture. There you go. Let's see if we can make something happen. I got the benches in line with this tree and the sun coming through. Some people trying to take a photo there, so I'm gonna move. Looks like there's a photo shoot going on up these stairs, so I'm just gonna walk around. Okay, I am gonna head up there, but there's this cool giant field with a flag, and the green and all that looks really cool. So I'm gonna see if, you know, something with the flag waving, people playing in the field, some combination of all that. We'll see if can get a cool picture. Okay, I think we got something. Really quick, there's nobody in front of these pillars. The pillars look awesome. So get that. I don't know if this is the angle. I might try and get more of it. Might have been a bit preemptive with that one. It's okay, it's not like we only have a limited amount of film. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is much better. That'll be good. Okay, gonna head up the stairs now. Hopefully there's not too many people. Ooh, here's another good view of that field. Let's see. Yeah, the flag, the field, people playing. Should be pretty neat. All right, up, and away. I like the lights. I also want to get one last thing, and then I'll stop, of getting this field head on, because it's just so neat. Lots of lines to play with. So we'll try and get this one last time. Thinking vertical for this one. I think that was it. It's very neat. Got a lot of people playing, some families talking, and the flag waving, so it should be a nice composition. And I think to round out being up here, I want to get one of these lampposts. Ah, right here. This picture. Something to do with down here and these lines. Take that really quick. Alright. Should be what we want. I'll head down now into the actual park. You know what? These two lights are cool. Let's get it before moving on. Put you here. If the wind takes you away, my bad. Be down a camera. Back up. We'll see. That might be a bit too artsy for my tastes with the symmetry, but we'll see how it comes together. The cool hanging, I don't know if you can see them. Cool hanging lights, and just the shadows are really nice. So I'm gonna set this up. Hopefully it doesn't get taken with the wind. And I'm gonna try and get a photo of the inside of this, since there's not a lot of people around. Ooh, actually, over here. Psych, over here. Using the 50mm, so I have to move back to get the frame I want. To maybe, let's see, yeah, right here. We'll set you here. Give you some room to play around. There we go. That's perfect. I think we got something. I don't know if it's a really bright day or the exposure meter on the camera's off. I don't have my exposure meter here. Ooh, echoey. But it's telling me, the camera, that it is very bright outside. So I'll trust it. There's no clouds or anything. The sun is right there, as you can tell by every time I move this camera into frame of it. So coming up on the stairs here. I hate to get the field again, but it looks cool, so can't stop me. This will be our 15th frame, almost halfway through the roll. Got some people setting up a drone below. I don't strictly want them in the photo, so we'll wait a hair. Looks like we're ready. Let's see if it comes out. I don't know. Might be awful. I won't know until it's developed. Right, the bottom of the stairs is cool, but some people up top. Maybe it'll add to it. I don't really think we're gonna get an opportunity without them, so I'm just gonna let it rip, as they used to say in Beyblade. Alright, I think I got a picture of somebody at the top of the structure, like, pointing. So, that could be cool. This was where we kind of started, and it's a good view of the whole thing. I don't know if you can hear the children. They're having fun. Alright, we'll settle for the next best thing. A child climbed up the stairs onto a pillar and then proceeded to do a Rocky Balboa arms up cheer on top. So that's the frame that I captured, as opposed to with nobody in it. That might be better. We got this cool field here and a cool row of dead trees. Maybe they're not dead, they've gone away for winter. So let's see. Now, that one might have been overexposed to high hell. I don't know. This is for you, the viewer, to know beyond me, because you can see the photo right now, and I'm just making my best guess. I'm gonna guess that the trees were punchy and everything else was white. I wanna go down here. This is cool. Another flower garden that is beyond dead due to the cold temperature. There's a cool sign though, so maybe that has something. Okay, time to get the sign. I think I want to do an upwards angle with a vertical photo to like get the shadows. What am I talking about? We'll just try something. Maybe. Okay. Everything over there is dead. So we're gonna go the other way. Because I don't want to go by the dead stuff. Because it just doesn't look cool. To me. Maybe some people are really good at photographing dead stuff. I don't think I am. Like a morgue photographer. It's a different kind of dead stuff. Some people playing with a soccer ball. And because it's so bright, we're shooting at a really fast speed, which means we can make it look cool. So we'll see if they don't mind a little artsy moment. Maybe. I think I want to try one more, where the ball is like really high in the air and they're all looking at it. Okay, I think we got it. We'll move on. Okay, got a circle of park benches. They're all empty. Maybe there's a photo to be had. But we're gonna have to back way up. Wait for these people to pass. And then, while I'm here, get this cool one of the park. Ah, bad timing. Wait. This. Okay. And now it's time for the benches. Hold for the old man. Proceed. Okay, we're on photo 25. So it could be 7 left, could be 5 left. Who knows? We'll move on. Make these last 5 count. Okay, not to stay on the soccer people, but they're playing in front of the structure and American flag. So I'm gonna try it. That might be perfect. That might be the one. Now we can move on. Little path of dead stuff. I said I wouldn't photograph it earlier, but the lighting looks good. And I'm shooting black and white, so never a time like the present. I think I'm gonna really like how that turned out, actually. That one looked neat. Oh, wait, there's some people sitting on the bench and a dog. And it could be cool. Alright, got the dog. It was black too, so maybe the silhouette will look cool. Moving on. I know we're shooting in black and white, and it's a very red tree, which would be nice in color, but the shape of the tree looks really cool. So we're gonna try to get it. Bam. The Canon 50mm is doing overtime today. You know, putting in the work over the last 50 years, and it'll continue to look good for 50 more. Okay. I hate to keep getting the soccer people, but they're framed by 2 trees right now. So you know what that means. You get put here. I load the film and take the photo. Okay, I took 2 photos, kind of greedily, because I wasn't sure about the first one. But now that puts us at frame 31, which means we're in the danger zone of the film roll running out. So let's see if it... Alright, we have at least one more. Where to? Back to the structure. Great suggestion. There's some people doing a kite in the park. That would be a good photo. That would be a good photo. How do I want to capture it? Because we're on a 50mm. Probably have to be decently far away if I want the people and the kite. Let's do some figuring out here. Maybe from down here. Let's see. Okay, I think I know how. We're gonna go way back in this corner. One corner of the frame is gonna be the kite, one corner of the frame is gonna be the kitey, kite user, kite operator. What do you call somebody who flies a kite? Kite flyer? I don't know. All right, we already loaded it, so. The scene is really wide right now. I don't know if it'll infringe on the edges of the film, so just waiting for her to pull the kite in a little bit. Okay, I didn't get the people, but I have kind of like the park and the kite just like hanging out in the sky. And against the blue sky, hopefully it looks cool. We'll see. All right, we have at least one more photo. We'll move back to the building. I'm gonna try and get this kite again, because this is a better angle. I'm really in the shadow right now. The sun is beaming right towards the camera, so I apologize. All right, we got the kite, we got the operators, the kiters, and the soccer people again. So maybe that'll be nice. Coming up on, let's see, this is a cool photo. I feel like I've already gotten it though. I like the bushes, so we'll try it. That's a nice photo. Okay, that's the end of the roll. So I'll go up back by the main thing to open up the film. I'm telling you, this thing eats film. Oh, I guess we were on frame 35, so we only lost out on one. But let's put you, I don't know, there. We'll open her up. Now, I seem to have a bad track record of not pressing the release button on the bottom, which leads to all sorts of bad things down the line. Luckily, this one's winding pretty easily today. Anytime there's more resistance or the resistance varies, I get scared. All right. Moment of truth. Perfect. All right, and that's the roll. So, we will see how it turns out. All right, I am walking to leave now, to run to the UPS store to drop off the film, and I'm gonna ship it to Brooktree Film Lab, which I've been using for about a year now to develop film, and by far and away, they do it the best. They are, I think they're the cheapest ones I found, and the scans, the color corrections, the quality is by far better than anything else that I found at that price level, which is still more expensive than doing it yourself, but you know, not everybody can or wants to trust themselves with the development process. I mean, their turnaround times as well. My God, way faster than, unfortunately, other labs that I've used. So, if anybody needs a recommendation, use Brooktree, because my God, are they good. All right. I would count that as a pretty successful, let's flip you around, photo adventure here. We got our finished roll. I'll put it back in the container. And do we have enough time? All right, store closes at 3, it's 2:30. So we'll get going, but we can get this mailed off to the lab today. All in all, I think there's some cool photos. We'll see how they turn out. And yeah, hope they all turn out nicely. So I gotta get going to the lab, and we'll see how it comes together. All right, thank you.